My Wi-Fi was off. I just turned it back on. Let me know, y'all. Because now that I turned it back on, it look like it's glitching on my end. It look like it's glitching on my end now that I done turned the Wi-Fi back on. So y'all let me know in the chat if y'all can hear me and see me clearly. The majority, I would definitely appreciate it. Tanya said yes. Okay. Ashe, Beautiful Love says yes. I appreciate you. Boogie says yes. Okay, let's have Rich Cousins on this beautiful Friday. Make sure y'all like, share, and comment on the live. Why? Beautiful, energetic way to give to the divine feminine, okay? To my divine masculines, I just want to tell you something. When you pour into the divine feminine, when you open space for the divine feminine, you bring abundance into your atmosphere, into your environment, into your energetic field, okay? And this is something that I know for sure, okay? I'm a part of a spiritual community where we have a lot of male leaders, my love, and divine masculines. Trust me, when you pour into the right divine feminine, okay? Resources, energy, time, love, money, okay? Whether it's a romantic partner, your sister, your mother, okay? Your cousin, your niece, it comes back to you 100 times fold. Protection is around you. Support is around you, okay? That intuitive leadership follows you and guides you. Just so my divine masculines can know, for those that are in the hood sanctuary, bottom of the deck is shame. Divine masculines can know, for those that are in the hood sanctuary, bottom of the deck is shame. Divine feminine things. Actually, divine feminine, that shame is your superpower, my love. Y'all know how I fuck with the bottom of the deck, okay? Y'all know how I rock with the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is the overall energy for Divine Feminine Fridays, okay? And in the Hood Sanctuary, we don't judge, baby, okay? We listen and we do not judge, because we all have been there at a point in time in our life where we've allowed shame to shrink us, where we've allowed shame to hold us back, where we've allowed shame to allow us to accept less than what we fucking deserve, okay? Let me know in the chat, y'all, because it's glitching on my end, all right? Let me know in the chat, divine feminines, if y'all are picking up what I am putting down with shame at the bottom of the deck, okay? My shame card is a shadow card over here in the Hood Sanctuary, baby. We don't run from our shadows. We run to our shadows. Yes, yes. Bottom of the deck is shame. Release it. Okay? Your viewers can't hear you. What? Release it. Okay? Your viewers can't hear you. What? We ain't gonna do all this today. Okay? Y'all hearing me? Are we clear? Are we clear? Bottom of the deck is shame. On Divine Feminine Fridays, okay? Bottom of the deck is glitching. Must be. It's cool. We'll take a break. Okay, that's a message in itself. We'll pause the message for a second, baby, okay? We ain't in no rush. That's a message on Divine Feminine Fridays, too. When you embody your Divine Feminine energy, you ain't in no rush, baby. You're in flow. You ain't rushing to get nowhere. That's another thing I've been embodying as I tap more into my Divine Feminine energy. One, I'm listening to my body. Okay, some of you need to hear this. Stop holding your pee, goddesses. Holding your pee is actually ignoring your body. Holding your pee is actually dysregulating your nervous system. Holding your pee is actually disconnecting you from your Divine Feminine energy. You feel me? So Divine Feminines, do not be holding your pee. Please go to the restroom. Listen to your body.
Let your music taste shine with premium.
So that's also a message as well. Also, not rushing. Giving yourself ample of not enough time. Okay? I don't care where you gotta go. Not rushing to get there. When you in this rushing energy, your energy is all over the place. And when your energy is all over the place, you can't call in what you calling in. You're not grounded. You're not centered. So no rushing. Go use the bathroom. Allow flow. But yeah, I ain't gonna continue with the message until I know the live ain't pausing. I turned the Wi-Fi off. We turned the Wi-Fi back on again. Hey, Wazoo. Welcome in, love. Welcome to the live. Welcome to Divine Feminine Fridays, baby, okay? Where we tap in with the Divine Feminine energy. I always say you messing up your whole universe when you're holding your bowel. Keon, absolutely. You are. You have to definitely listen to your body. You know, when it's time to go to the restroom, go to the restroom. It's a form of release. Not just physically, spiritually, and energetically. So it's definitely important to listen to your body, especially when you're embodying your divine feminine energy. And this even to my masculines. Because even to the men that are in the Hood Sanctuary today, you also hold divine feminine energy, right? We hold both divine feminine and divine masculine energy. We are now in a timeline where we can embody more of our divine feminine energy, more of that magnetism, more of that attraction, more of that flowing, more of that receptivity. Okay? This is also this energy. But we have at the bottom of the deck, and y'all, this is the Hood Sanctuary, baby. We smoke our herbs. We drink our herbs. We use our herbs in our rituals and our magic. If cussing offends you, if smoking herbs offend you, okay, then this ain't the right space for you. No motherfucking shade. I'll give you time to pull off. Divine Feminine, that's a message for you too, baby. Your energy is not for everyone, honey, okay? Your energy is not for everyone. Your energy is actually very selective to a select motherfucking few. All right. Everyone doesn't deserve access to you, divine feminine. Everyone doesn't deserve access to you, divine feminine. Divine feminine. Okay. This is also this motherfucking energy. Being very selective with who and what you allow to have access to you. People, places, things, thoughts, beliefs, and motherfucking behavior. But since I see we still going, we gonna keep going with the message. Bottom of the deck is shame. On Divine Feminine Fridays. So keep going with the message. Bottom of the deck is shame. On Divine Feminine Fridays, okay? So many distractions today. So many distractions today. I done got like 6 phone calls. I did not get a phone call until I got on live. Ain't nobody call me. Ain't nobody text me. Soon I go on motherfucking live. Here come the goddamn distractions. Here come the motherfucking interruptions. But I shall stay firmly planted and deeply rooted. That's no matter a message is always, the messages are always there. The confirmations are always there. Our spirit guides, our higher self is always speaking. We always have the clarity, okay? Hella distractions today. You can let those distractions uproot you, okay? Or you can allow those distractions keep you firmly planted and deeply motherfucking rooted, okay? I don't care about the distractions. I don't care who come in and out the motherfucking live. I'm staying firmly planted and deeply rooted. I have a message that my ancestors have instructed me that needs to come across on Venus Day, and we gonna get this message across. Bottom of the deck is shame. Divine Feminine, your shame is your superpower. Let's get into it. Some of my tests and testimony. You know, I used to be ashamed of a lot of things, but that shame you can use as a superpower. Okay? That shame you can use as a superpower. Whether it's your body, whether it's mistakes you made, whether it's choices that you choose, whether it's people that you gave access to, Bottom of the deck is shame, and Spirit saying use it. Alchemize it. Transmute it. Transform it. Okay? For some of you, emotional sensitivity, so heavy empath is coming through. All right? Your emotional sensitivity is not a shame. It's actually a superpower that can be used to help heal yourself, your lineage, your community. So I don't know how this shame is showing up in y'all lives. But at the bottom of the deck, Spirit say release this shame. Better yet, use that shame as a superpower. Okay? I used to be ashamed that I grew up in a crack house. Now that shame is now my superpower. Because now I share my experiences growing up in a drug environment to help others. To teach others. Your shame is your superpower. I used to be ashamed that I was a teenage mother. That the first time I had sex, my ass got pregnant. That's nothing to be ashamed of. That shame could be used as a superpower to share with people how I got through teenage pregnancy. So this is message on this beautiful Friday, Venus Day. I don't know what that shame is and how it may be showing up in your life. But the things that you are most ashamed of, that is your superpower, okay? Shame will keep you stuck, rich cousins, all right? It will keep you in relationships long time after you should have left. It will keep you at motherfucking jobs that don't even motherfucking deserve you. It will keep you stuck and paralyzed in fucking situations that you deserve so much more than. So I don't know what this shame is. I'm just here to give the message on this beautiful Venus Day. And whatever that shame is, rich cousins, you're being asked to transmute it and alchemize it and use it for your superpower. All right? Long bubbly Susie, she holding her body. All right? So for some of my divine feminines, it could be your body. Okay? For some of my divine feminines, it could be your fucking body. You could be ashamed of your body. I want to share one thing with you. Your spirit chose your body for a divine reason. Out of all the bodies in the motherfucking world, your soul chose you. Your spirit chose you. Your body, every crack, every crevice, every lump, bitch, every motherfucking curve, bitch, every indication, bitch, every imperfection. Your soul chose that body. That's magic. That's beauty. That's abundance. All right? Show that motherfucking body off, baby, okay? I know I had this little booty all over motherfucking Instagram and motherfucking TikTok and YouTube. I'm motherfucking proud for my body. And it was a time I wasn't proud of my body. I became a mom at 15. That means I experienced pregnancy way before my body was fully developed and capable to carry pregnancy. I've been there. Some of you need to do glamour magic. Some of you need to stand in a motherfucking mirror naked. And you need to love on your motherfucking body. What Cordy say? I love my body. You need to speak to your body. You need to release that shame. You need to take the fucking pictures. Okay? That ain't for everybody, but that's for someone. I don't know where this shame is showing up in your life, divine feminine. And because this ain't no one-on-one session, I can't go as deep as I want to. But as a collective divine feminine confirmation, wherever this shame is showing up in your life, it's keeping you blocked. It's keeping you delayed. It's keeping you denied. Because remember, the Most High God, Spirit, and Universe, we are never delayed, and it ain't never denied. It shows up in divine timing. It shows up when we're ready. It shows up when we're tapped in and tuned in into who the fuck we are. And it has nothing to do with motherfuckers outside of us, okay? So this is this energy, all right? This song say, you ain't what you been through. You ain't what you been through, divine feminine. I done been through it all, y'all. And I have story time when I share, okay? I grew up in a drug-infested environment. At 13, my mother gave me my first drink and my first motherfucking smokable herb. All right? I started cooking drugs on the stove at 15, baby. We can talk about it. I ain't ashamed of none of that I used to be. But it's because of that environment I grew up in. It's because of the abandonment of my parents. It's because of me choosing people who I was not supposed to choose. That now I'm your favorite mystic messenger. And I share my gifts, knowledge, wisdom, and experience in a way that brings confirmation, inspiration, and affirmation to my rich-ass community. Unblocking us, reigniting us, helping us remember who we are. So divine feminine to divine feminine. I want you to use that shame as your superpower. I want you to use that shame as an opportunity to go toward that fear at the bottom of the deck. Okay, number 19 could be significant. The year 91 also could be significant. Okay, 19 breaks down to the number 10. Libra could be significant. The month of October can also be significant. We have a full moon in Libra, April 1st. All right, here in Atlanta, we were doing a sacred walk of surrender under this full moon in Libra. If it's something that you would like to participate in, y'all make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. I've built my online community. Now we're doing things offline. We getting into the footwork. We just came from a spiritual pilgrimage in the NOLA. I just got back on Monday. April 1st, we will be doing a sacred walk of surrender under the full moon in Libra. Libra is bringing in the balance of relationships, divine feminines, okay? These relationships that do not align under this full moon in Libra, we are surrendering them, okay? 19 monks walk for peace, boogie, and the shame card is number 19. Confirmation. So some of you need to release this fucking shame. You ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. It is what it is. We've all made decisions and choices that we are not proud of. We've all ended up in relationships that people, it's motherfuckers who if I knew then what I knew now, he would have never touched my body. He would have never got close to me. If I knew then what I knew now, I would have never went left. I would have went right. We done all been there and motherfucking done that. Quit allowing that shame to keep you in that relationship you need to walk away from. Quit allowing that shame to keep you in that motherfucking job that you know you deserve more. Quit allowing that shame to motherfucking block your motherfucking throat chakra and you got some shit to say. Okay? I don't know how this shame is showing up in my rich cousin's environment, atmosphere, and energetic field. But my responsibility is to bring it to the surface. We're going to acknowledge, we're going to integrate it, and then we're going to motherfucking release it. That's what we do over here. So this shame, I'm going to need you to go ahead, clock it. And you're going to alchemize it and transmute it. You know, we've all did some things that we are ashamed of. Okay? And you a damn lie if you say you ain't, okay? You ain't living in your authenticity if it ain't some shit that you ain't did, that you ain't experienced, that you are not ashamed of. Blessings on blessings on blessings, let my people go in. Yes, it's some shit that you ashamed of. And yes, be real in this motherfucker, even though I'm the only face on screen, and I am bringing you confirmation to release that shit. You did what you did with the knowledge that you have. Because y'all imagine me as a 15-year-old mother growing up in a motherfucking crack house. Y'all know some of the decisions and the choices that I made came from that experience. Some of the decisions and the choices that I made came from that motherfucking trauma. Some of the decisions and the choices and the people that I was around came from that motherfucking shit, right? Yes. You hear me? So I done did some shit that I am ashamed of. But can't nobody tell you shit about me that I won't tell you. Yes, I was a pill-popping animal. I had a prescription pill for every motherfucking thing. Because not only could I not deal with parenthood, I was dealing with the trauma and the pain. But now that is my superpower. I use where I was to help inspire others, to help them get where the fuck they going. Use that shit. You ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. I'm the fuck with motherfuckers that couldn't dare touch me today. That came from that trauma. That came from that space of hurt. In order to heal it, you gotta feel it. You gotta acknowledge it. This is what we do in our shadow work sessions. You got to bring that shame to the surface. You got to acknowledge it, that you're not also the victim, that you have been the villain in your story too. That we have made choices and decisions that we are ashamed of. But instead of making yourself feel guilty, instead of keeping yourself motherfucking stuck, instead of keeping your motherfucking self stagnant, dance with that shame. Bring it to the surface. Oh, we is today. We is today. Long, bubbly Susie, I'm going to need you to let go of that shame. Okay? And that's just at the bottom of the deck. We ain't even pulling no cards. Look it right in the eye and embrace it. Yes. You know, a lot of the shame that we have, it ain't even nothing that we did. You know? I didn't have role models as a child. As a 13, 14, 15-year-old, my earliest memory is trauma. So I made a lot of decisions and choices from that space. That ain't nothing to be ashamed of. That shows so much power and courage. So let go of that shame, rich cousins, on this beautiful Venus day. Okay? That shame is keeping you stuck, stagnant, and not allowing these divine blessings, these divine opportunities, this unconditional love, and this justice to find you, Libra energy. Because you're holding on to that shame. You know, even to the karmic hoes that pull up in the hood sanctuary. Hold up, rich cousin, let me address their ass, because I just felt their ass pull up. Even to the karmic hoes, we all been karmic on a time in our life. But bitch, it's time to get your shit together, okay? Stop the hating. Stop the magic with the intention to harm. Stop the gossiping. Stop the motherfucking narratives that are not true. All right? Stop it right now, bitch. Acknowledge that you have been karmic as fuck, that you've been operating from a low vibrational space. And use that shame as your superpower. Okay? Keon said, when you go through the dark night of the soul, you got to face the good as well as the bad. Absolutely. You got to face it all. And it's the thing about the spiritual journey and why a lot of people don't want to do the work. Because you have to face you. You have to acknowledge that it ain't just everyone else. It ain't just everyone else. It's your ass. It's you. At some point in your journey, you go, yeah, I grew up in a crack house. But at some point in my journey, this ain't just my mom and my father's fault no more. They may be responsible for my hurt, but they're not responsible for my healing. That's on me. I'm responsible for my healing. And so that requires me to do certain things. That requires me to acknowledge certain experiences, certain choices, certain decisions. And everybody can't do that shit. Because a lot of people like to avoid accountability for what they have done. And the spaces and the places they put themselves in. But let go of that shame. All right. Keon, it begins with you. The coulda, shoulda, would of is the pain. I love that. All right, let's pull some cards. Benevolent ancestor. Let's get some cards on this beautiful Venus day. Even though we all channeling right now. Ooh, I love how that flew out the deck. Awakening. Some of you are going through it, okay? A rebirth. Yimmy, y'all, could be significant Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Some of you could have literally had a birth or are pregnant. Congratulations. But this is spiritual. Because we know everything is spiritual and energetical. Our first oracle out is Jimmy, y'all, awakening, baby. When you go through a spiritual awakening, when you go through a spiritual initiation, you can't go back to it being the same. Also, a spiritual awakening, baby, is deep. Think about a birth. Thinking about being 9 months in the darkness, in the womb, okay? This is what a spiritual awakening is. Dark, it's uncomfortable, it's deep, it's revealing. But after that rebirth, baby, you can never go back to things being the same. So for a lot of you, on this beautiful Venus day in the Hood Sanctuary, on Divine Feminine Fridays, this is your confirmation that you're going through a spiritual awakening. And things will never be the same after this initiation. Things will never be the same after this rebirth. You seeing people, places, things, and even yourself differently when you go through a spiritual awakening. When you go through a rebirth. When you go through a spiritual initiation, dolphins could be significant. I feel dolphins are our eldest ancestors. Okay? Y'all know that man said them dolphins just kidnapped him and had him build the underwater city. You know what I'm saying? And the government trying to say it's a host and everything. Hey. Dolphins are extremely smart. That's why our interaction with them are very limited. Okay, so dolphins could be significant. Remember, your ancestors are not just blood and culture related. Your ancestors are also primordial and premortal. Okay, so we have Yemiya awakening on this Venus day, rich cousins. Once again, I'm here to bring you confirmation. If you still need convincing that you're going through a spiritual awakening, baby, this ain't the space for you. But we got Yemiya, the goddess Yemiya. Number 40 could be significant. The number 4 as well, okay? So we have a spiritual awakening that's taking place in the collective energy, which means things are being revealed to you, which means you're going through an ego death, which means things are being like, when you go through a spiritual awakening, baby, what's that song by Kevin Gates and God We Trust? Yeah. Sit you down. Break that ass down. Reveal everything to you, honey. We Yemiya awakening as the first oracle in the Hood Sanctuary, baby. Number 40. Let's tap in. Y'all know I'm going to read the oracle. Yemiya is the temple of the high priestess. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The high priestess is touched by the divine. That's the energy of the high priestess. I consider myself a high priestess. You feel me? I don't need physical proof. I don't even roll with logic most of the time. My confirmation, my affirmation, my inspiration, my guides, and my choice happen spiritually, baby. If spirit don't tell me to bust a move, if my ancestors don't say this cool, if my higher self don't tell me to go that way, I ain't doing it. I don't want the association. I don't give a fuck how good it look on paper. I don't give a fuck how much money they talking about it's worth, okay? This is the energy with the high priestess. Wake up and awaken to your true self, baby. Are those tears of joy or sorrow? Let them out. Yemiya swallows your tears. Your tears are a libation to your ancestors, rich cousins. You are vibrating at a high frequency, so you see everything differently when you go through a spiritual awakening, baby. You up here in the 5D. The veil is motherfucking lifted. You see the spirits. You see the demons. You see the disconnection. You see the connection, okay, with awakening. This is the goddess rising on Divine Feminine Fridays. You are waking up, rich cousins. And once you have experienced awakening, you can never go back to not knowing. Once you have experienced a spiritual awakening, you cannot go back to not knowing. And that's the thing. You can't ignore it. Not the gifts, not the synchronicities, not the dreams, not the confirmations that's coming through. And this is this energy on this beautiful Venus day, baby. Motherfucker can't tell me. I'm very aware. So this is this energy. The veil is lifted. The path of awakening, rich cousins, is not straight. And it's not a one-time thing. You go through spiritual initiations. You go through spiritual awakenings as long as you are a soul having this human experience. Matter of fact, it's kind of like school. You know, we start off in preschool. And then you get in kindergarten. And then you in first, second grade. That's kind of like the spiritual awakening and initiation process. As long as you are a soul having this human experience, you're going to go through spiritual initiations. You're going to elevate. You're going to evolve. You're going to ascend. A lot of us right now got a PhD in this spirituality shit. We're aware of the shapeshifters. We are aware of the energetic interference. We know that we are magicians, conjurers, and alchemists. We know that we do create our own reality with our intentions, the thoughts that we think, and the actions that we take. We are awakened to the truth. And a lot of you who are in the Hood Sanctuary today have awakened to the truth or currently going through a spiritual awakening. Here we go. You have chosen to lift the veil, rich cousins, and have a real relationship with the divine. You didn't come to transcend this world while you're living in it. You came here to dig into the soil, plant yourself, and grow. The ascension is your divine purpose. God's declaration is, I am receiving and radiating love with Yemiya. Okay? Some of y'all, your Ori is Yemiya. All right? You need to tap into working with the goddess Yemiya on this beautiful, with an Orisha, to work with any goddess, deity, or Orisha, demon. This is true. Okay? So we got awakening as the first oracle out today, rich cousins. You are awakening to what is not, and what will be. Baby, them spiritual awakenings ain't no joke. So I'm sending my love to everybody. Give me another one, spirit. Ooh, they jumping out. And then we got water energy. Heavy Pisces, Scorpio energy. Baby. We got awakening and we got storms. Y'all know what I just got with this. Some of y'all are awakening to storms that you are going through. The experiences that you are having, and you're awakening to some of these storms, rich cousins, that you may be experiencing are from your own choices and decisions. Some of you are having a spiritual awakening, not just your choices and decisions, but the people that you have around you as well. With storms, baby, we got 2 Orishas of water. Oh, yeah. Number 13, Scorpio, could be significant. See, storms bring change. Some of you have learned to dance in the rain. This is what I'm channeling. But when Oya comes through, Oya come to rip shit up. When storms come through, they come to rip shit up. They come to clear the foundation, okay? And when Oya come through like the feds. Anything that doesn't align, it must be left behind. Anything that doesn't align with your awakening, anything that doesn't align with your awakening, anything that doesn't version of yourself, it gotta be left behind. It gotta go. And this is this energy with awakening and storms, baby. Heavy water energy. Some of you are going through sudden changes and sudden shifts. This is the thing with storms, they're unpredictable. You don't know when a storm is going to come. You don't know when lightning is going to strike. This applies to our lives as well. Rich, have a car accident, suddenly experience a. Y'all see Benjamin? I'm blessing the first 10 people who messaged me faith. God bless y'all. So we're going to use Benjamin as an example. Going through a spiritual journey. You don't fall for the. You don't. God bless y'all. So we're going to use Benjamin as an example. Going through a spiritual journey. You don't fall for the. You don't fall for the fuckery. You don't fall for no choices. But now that you've had this spiritual awakening, now that you've had this rebirth, now that you've had this spiritual initiation, you can see clearly. And I ain't saying with your 2 eyes, I'm saying with your 3rd eye. You have spiritual motherfucking discernment. You're able to recognize the fuckery. You can sense motherfucking energy. You can tell what's spiritual motherfucking discernment. You're able to recognize the fuckery. You can sense motherfucking energy. You can tell what's real and what's motherfucking not when you have had a spiritual awakening. When you went through a spiritual initiation. When you went through a spiritual motherfucking upgrade, okay? I just wanted to use Benjamin as a motherfucking example. The only motherfuckers falling for that shit is motherfuckers who still vibrating at a low motherfucking frequency. And a motherfucker who still commenting that shit is a motherfucker vibrating at a low frequency, okay? We on 2 different timelines, frequency. And a motherfucker who still commenting that shit is a motherfucker vibrating at a low frequency, okay? We on 2 different timelines, rich cousins. Okay? We on 2 different timelines. And you're able to see it. And it's spiritually and it's energetically. Okay? Witching hour playing in the background. But let's get back to storms. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're coming to clean shit up. Okay? So, rich cousins, if you are experiencing sudden shifts and sudden changes, okay, in your finances, in your relationships, this is the goddess Oya, the goddess of storms. You can't control when a storm come through, but you can control how you react and respond. This is this energy with Oya, and it's heavy Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, number 13. I'm sensing some energy in this motherfucker. Okay, hold up a second. Just because you can't see the magic in you, baby, don't mean it ain't no magic over here. Just because you can't see spirits, don't mean I can't see motherfucking spirits. Just because you ain't connected to the divine, don't mean I ain't connected to the divine, okay? Somebody got their raggedy ass in the hood sanctuary projecting, baby, all right? Keep that shit over there, my love. We are in 2 different timelines, and it's spiritually and energetically. And it's physically playing out in the motherfucking world, all right? But back to the message. Oya, number 13. This is the goddess of storms. This is the element of water. The winds of change are in motion, rich cousin. And when the winds are in change and motion, it ain't nothing you can do about it, okay? It ain't nothing you can do about it. It ain't no ritual you can do. It ain't no motherfucking magic you can do. It ain't no motherfucking prayer you can say. When the winds of change are in motion. All right. Hold up. All right. Hold up. My phone is my I don't know what's going on with my phone today. What's going on with this phone today? Okay. I don't know what's going on. Let me just take a look. Right, Spirit, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. Wi-Fi on this trip. Wi-Fi on this trip. I got yoga today. So I want to get my Divine Feminine Friday message out. Okay. I don't see it say 17 cousins. I need all 17 people to comment. Because this phone over here is glitching and glaring and doing all type of motherfucking shit, honey. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I'll give it time. You know, be over. I don't know. Turn your Wi-Fi on one more time. Turn this Wi-Fi on one more time. See if we can get a connection. Now. I don't know what the hell going on. I don't know what's going on with the live. Hey, my change is not rushed into. No hookups. I'm single and I walk with God until I see fit. I know that's right, Brenda. Ashe, goddess. It's working perfectly now. You bet. I'm in. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like we the energy. You know what I'm saying? TikTok can't handle our energy. Can't handle our frequency. Can't handle this motherfucking power. You know what? That's what the fuck it is. We don't get no power to any weapons that try to motherfucking form, okay? Our next oracle anyway was motherfucking Oya storms. Oya coming through like Rico, okay? Y'all know when Oya come through. When the fans come through, y'all know when the fans come through, I did a video on there. Baby, they do a sweep. They go under the bed, they in the closet, they in the fridge, they in the attic. This is this energy with Oya, okay? This is this energy with Oya. Oya coming through and she doing a motherfucking sweep. Anything that doesn't align is going to be motherfucking left behind, okay? The thing when Oya show up, she show up motherfucking suddenly, okay? She show up out the motherfucking blue. It was just sunny outside. You got on shorts and a motherfucking tank top, and all of a sudden it's storming and raining cats and motherfucking dogs, okay? That's how Oya comes through. This is this energy with storms, rich cousins. It could be unexpected. It could be motherfucking suddenly. It could be out the motherfucking blue. But this your motherfucking confirmation, rich cousins, that Oya coming through and she cleaning up everything that does not align. It must be motherfucking left behind. Okay? It gotta motherfucking go. It gotta go. And this is just this energy with awakening and motherfucking storms. Okay? Some of y'all going through a spiritual initiation and awakening, and everybody cannot fucking go. They're not on your frequency. They're not on your level. They're not on your vibration. Okay? And Spirit want me to specify when I say they, because we're not just talking about people. We talking about limiting beliefs and motherfucking behavior. We talking about motherfucking jobs. When you a whole boss out here, when you a whole motherfucking entrepreneur, you ain't even supposed to work no motherfucking 9 to 5. You ain't no worker bee. You a motherfucking boss bee. You ain't no worker bee. You are a boss bee. So this is why. Spirit, you vibrate. We got gimme y'all spiritual awakening. You're vibrating in a high frequency. You're connected to your spirit guides and your ancestors. Anything that doesn't align, the number 4013 or the address 4013 could be significant. The time 413 or April 13th could be significant. Okay, it gotta go. It gotta go, and you know it too. You know that if you vibrating at a 5D frequency, you can't keep fucking with your motherfucking homegirls that's operating at a motherfucking 3D, that's still doing motherfucking whole shit. You can't keep hanging with them. You know that if you vibrating at this high motherfucking frequency, and the Most High God, Spirit, the answers, the universe, I ain't here to judge your relationship with the divine, and that calls you to be a leader, and that calls you to be a motherfucking rebel, that calls you to share your motherfucking truth, you can't keep working that motherfucking job. And so Spirit will push you. This is this energy, y'all being pushed. Okay? This is this energy with awakening and motherfucking storms, y'all being pushed. Okay? Y'all are being pushed into your calling, pushed into this leadership, pushed into this God-appointed position. This is this energy. Yeah. When your ancestors have something for you, when you have this calling on your life, when you're a generational curse breaker, a leader, a rebel, an innovator, a warrior, because a lot of us in this timeline are spiritual warriors. We are the glitch in the matrix. We bringing down this fucking system. Anything that doesn't align have to be left behind, and this is this energy, and you know it too. Anything that is not operating at this 5D frequency with you, oh, you're coming through. And it gotta go. So the job, the relationship, and for some of y'all, the relationship ain't just romantic. Friends, family, blood make you kin, but it doesn't make you family. Some of y'all need to hear that. Some of y'all, the weapon that formed against you is your motherfucking family. But Spirit coming through, don't worry. Oh, you're coming through. And she cleaning this shit up with storms. And also, if you notice the rings around, oh yeah, you're protected. As you're going through this storm, you're protected. As you're going through the spiritual initiation, you're protected. As you're going through the spiritual evolution, baby, all right? But yes, we definitely have the energy of storms. Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. She coming up. I'm just saying. Rich cousins, the winds of change are in motion when Oya appears in our session. Into every life, a little rain must fall. Personal storms clear away the old. Sometimes change moves slowly. At other times, change is swift. All right? Listen to this. What would you like to change when Oya appears? If you're not changing it, you're choosing it. This is this energy. That's why we have awakening and we have storms. If you are not changing it, you are choosing it. And a lot of you have awakened spiritually to that truth. You know that too. All right? You know that too. The biggest thing holding you back, rich cousins, is you. If you want people and life to treat you better, then you must go first. You got to go first. You. If you want people and life to treat you better, you got to treat you better. You got to show up for you. You got to become your own biggest motherfucking fan, you know? And I learned that from romantic relationships. When your significant other doesn't show up for you, it has nothing to do with them as much as it has to do with you. When the universe don't show up for you, and the universe always show up for us, God always show up for us, our ancestors always show up, but it be us not showing up for ourselves. You got to show up for you. And you also got to stand on business when it comes to you. So once again, Oya is coming through, and anything that doesn't align, it got to be left behind. It happens in our lives. You are spiritually evolving. You are ascending on this spiritual journey. You are tapping into your God and Goddess energy. So the low vibrational people, the low vibrational choices, the low vibrational relationships, connections, jobs, the settling, it cannot go with you. Not in this 5D frequency. Not on this elevation and evolution that you are entering. So, rich cousins, if you are experiencing any storm, even the food we eat, yes, I'm loving this conversation. I'm loving that y'all tapping in. Even the food we eat. Yes, yes. Especially the food that we eat. We all know this shit. So once again, the confirmation is clear. Yimmy, y'all coming through. All of you are awakened. You're spiritually evolved. And you know when spirit come in and take something, storms, it doesn't align. And it got to be left behind. And sometimes when things are taken out of our lives, that shit don't feel good. You know, as I began to spiritually awaken on my journey, I had to let certain relationships go. Oya came through and she said, no, Jonte, he can't go. No, Jonte, she can't go. No, Jonte, that lack and scarcity thinking cannot go. And so she came through like the feds in my life, in my finances, in my relationships, like the fucking feds. And she swept everything that did not fucking align. She got it up out of there. She got him up out of there. She got her up out of there. She got them up out of there. She got them self-limiting beliefs up out of here. She got that motherfucking hurt up out of here. So this is this energy with Oya. It's not that she coming in and she's sweeping people. She's sweeping up everything that doesn't motherfucking match this evolved version of you. It just gotta go, you know? And we have to accept it, you know? I love using me as an example in the Hood Sanctuary. I got offered an opportunity to go to Miami, all right? This opportunity, I'll be gone for 3 months. And the reason I was taking this opportunity, to be 100% honest and transparent, was the money. And not only the opportunity to wake up on the ocean for the next 3 months, right? But this opportunity did not occur. And this opportunity did not occur because it's not aligned with who I am becoming, the position that Spirit has me in. And so Oya came through like the feds, and she swept that opportunity the fuck up out of here. But she also brought in what was meant for me. If I would have went to Miami, I would have never went to New Orleans for my spiritual pilgrimage. And that happened without a flaw. That happened with ease. That happened with flow. And I'm just using that as an example, rich cousin. When you are going through your spiritual evolution, anything that doesn't align will be left behind. And sometimes that shit don't feel good. Sometimes, oh, you come through and take opportunities that you thought were meant for you, but it's something divinely better. Oh, you come through and she take a relationship you thought that you were meant in, but you don't know what that motherfucker was doing behind your back, what they was saying behind your back. It's never personal. It's always spiritual. So this is this energy with awakening and storms. Yemiya and Oya is coming through. And anything that doesn't align with your spiritual evolution, anything that doesn't align with your spiritual growth, anything that doesn't align with that generational curse breaker that your ancestors chose for you to be, this role that you chose to step in, oh, you're coming through and it gotta fucking go. And yeah, it's gonna feel like rain. Yeah, it's gonna feel like cloudy days. Yeah, you may cry a little bit. Yeah, it may motherfucking hurt a little bit, rich cousins. I done been there and motherfucking done that too. But you gotta trust and believe when you come through and she taking something out of your life, she's bringing what is divinely aligned, what is divinely meant, what is divinely gonna help you extend into your life. And this is this energy with Yemiya and Oya on Divine Feminine Fridays. Once again, this is confirmation. I'm not here to convince your ass of a motherfucking thing. I'm here to bring you confirmation of what you already feel. Confirmation of the angel numbers that's been angeling. Confirmations of the dreams that's been dreaming. Confirmations of what your ancestors have been telling you deep down in your soul. You know it to be true. You are spiritual awakening on this journey. You are evolving. You are operating at a high fucking frequency. The same people, the same places, the same experiences. It's operating at that low frequency. It can't go. For some of you, it's a place that you live. It's an environment, baby. You may have thought you was going to be in that house forever, but the Most High God, Spirit, the universe, has something else better for you. Has someone better for you. You've been working at this job 20 years. The whole time you a motherfucking boss. The whole time you are a leader. And Spirit is about to put you in that position. But first they got to push you out that motherfucking job with storms. Oh, you got to come through and she got to shake that motherfucking job up. Oh, you got to come through. She got to shake that motherfucking relationship up. Oh, you got to come through. She got to shake that motherfucking foundation up. Because it does not align into who you are becoming. It gotta go. And it may not feel good. You know, I've been there and done that. This is why I'm able to bring insight, guidance, and intuitive wisdom in this space. This is why. You know, this shakeup is actually that rejection is actually divine redirection and divine protection. Hey, KT, welcome in, my love. This is this energy. And this is this message for Divine Feminine Fridays. With the goddess Yemiya and Oya. Bringing in the ancestral message. Okay? If it don't align, it got to be left behind. And that's why Oya, your cultural ancestor, is coming through and shaking shit up. Oh, you ain't gonna break up with him. Oh, you ain't gonna leave the job. Oh, you ain't gonna start the business. Oh, you ain't gonna focus on your spiritual journey. Oh, you ain't gonna get in touch with God. Oh, you ain't gonna make the move. Oh, you're gonna make it for you. Oh, you're gonna make it for you. By bringing in this sudden change. By bringing in this sudden shift. By you finding out the truth about her shit, his shit, they shit, and all shit. And making you sit back and sit in your shit. The shake-up is the breakup. Come on now, Boogie. And this is this energy on this beautiful Venus day. And this confirmation, affirmation, and inspiration may not be for everybody. But it's for those who know. So, rich cousins, okay? Yemiya coming through. Confirmation of your spiritual awakening. Confirmation of your spiritual evolution. Confirmation that you're spiritually ascending. And Oya is coming through. Saying that on this new 5D that you own, that 3D shit cannot go with you. Oh, you're coming through. This 5D frequency that you on, this 3D shit can't go with you. Okay? And it ain't just people. And I mean y'all shit. For some of y'all, it's your own self-limiting beliefs. It's your fucking behavior and toxic relationship choices. Oh, you finna come through and clean that shit. Clean up. Clean up on aisle 1. Clean up on aisle 7. Clean up on aisle 10. Because it doesn't align with your 5D frequency. That guy you dating don't align with your goddess energy. That girl you entertaining don't align with your God body energy, okay? That job that you settling for don't align with your boss fucking energy, okay? That environment you settling for don't align with your luxurious energy. So we gotta go. So, oh, you coming through? Oh, you don't want to make it go? You don't want to make it go? Huh? You don't want to make it go? Then, oh, you're going to come through. I'm just trying to make sure y'all got it. Oh, you're going to come through. Spirit is going to come through. God going to come through the universe. I'm not here to judge who you call the divine. So don't come in my space. Okay? Let's just get that shit clear. Some of us call it universe. Some of us call it God. Some of us call it spirit. Some of us call it ancestors. All of it to be true. Ain't none of us on this journey solo dolo. But a lot of you need to realize that your motherfucking ancestors is the motherfucking back behind you. On side of you. In front of you. Working shit out for you. They your first line of defense, protection, inspiration, confirmation, and common unknown. Blood and culture related. I ain't finna get in y'all ass real quick. Like I said, I read energy. This screen don't do nothing. Y'all be talking shit, you know what I'm saying, in that motherfucking chat, on that screen. I can hear all that shit. I'm real gifted over here. You ain't gotta believe it because you don't believe in your gifts, baby, but my gifts turned up a notch. Anyway, back to the message. On this beautiful Venus day. Anything that doesn't align with your spiritual evolution is being left behind. That's why a motherfucker cheated on you. That's why that job just ended. That's why you found out motherfuckers been talking about you behind your back. That's why you going through those financial issues. And I'm going to tap into this energy and then we're going to pull another card. For some of y'all, it's your limiting beliefs. So spirit taking your ass through there. Huh? Spirit taking your ass through there. Because of your own limiting beliefs. That shit got to go. You're spiritually evolving. The veil is completely lifted. You know you are your ancestors' wildest dreams. You know you got gifts. You know you here for a divine purpose. Lack and scarcity cannot go with you on the next level. Fear cannot go with you on the next level. Doubt and worry cannot go with you on the next level. So, oh, you're coming through and she gonna clean that shit up for you. One thing you got in this realm is free will as a soul having this human experience. While you get assistance, ultimately, it's up to you. What you want to do? What you want to do? Lights garden. What you want to do? Because ultimately, it's up to you. Once again, I'm here to bring confirmation, encouragement, and inspiration. I'm not here to convince you of anything. But the message is clear. Anything that doesn't align with this spiritual evolution of you, it got to be left behind. Beliefs, behaviors, choices, relationships, activities, all that shit. Okay? I'm going to read this little thing. The biggest thing holding you back is you. If you want people in life to treat you better, rich cousins, you go first. I appreciate you, Tay. I'm a Tay too. I'm Tay. If you attract betrayal, stress, and strife, the common denominator is you, rich cousins. Let's talk about it. I said this earlier. You know, I had a client that everybody always cheating on me and everybody always mistreating me. And I ain't going to sit here and hold your motherfucking hand. I'm not that type of spiritual guide. I'm going to love you down and I'm going to love you deep. But I'm going to keep it real with you. The reason motherfucker cheating on you and the reason motherfucker hurting you is because of you, boo. It ain't got shit to do with them. It got everything to do with you. You ain't recognize your worth. You don't got healthy motherfucking boundaries. You motherfucking settling for anything. So you ain't standing for motherfucking something that ain't got nothing to do with him. I'm not saying he didn't hurt you. I'm not saying she didn't hurt you. I ain't saying motherfucker didn't mistreat you. I'm saying at the end of the day, how people treat you has less to do with them and more to do with you. So this is this energy as well. A lot of you awakening to that truth. A part of spiritual initiation and a spiritual awakening, you awaken to the truth. Put the phone on the charger. Hold up. Hopefully it can reach. Hopefully it can reach. You awaken to the motherfucking truth. You gotta be real with this shit. I had to be real with some of my motherfucking exes. This is how you do a cord cutting. And I'm gonna keep going. This is the first step to a cord cutting. First is forgiveness. Forgive the motherfuckers that hurt you because it's a part of you that knew they was gonna hurt you. You saw the red flags, bitch. You painted them green. You gave her chance after chance after motherfucking chance. Spirit shows you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times that a motherfucker didn't have your best interest at hand. So first that helps you forgive. Okay? Like, you know what I'm saying? That helps you really let shit go. That's the first step in a cord cut. And I don't care how much you do the physical ritual. The ritual starts here and here. Acknowledgement. Responsibility. You feel me? Yes, some men did hurt me. But I saw the red flag the first time. And I ignored that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, some friends did hurt me. But I saw her talk about her motherfucking mama, so I should have knew she was going to talk about me. The red flag was there. I ignored it. My family, they done hurt me time and time again, but I kept saying, they family, they love me, they family, they love me. Blood make you kin. It don't make you motherfucking family. It's always there. So this is also this energy. Taking accountability and responsibility. That sometimes these shifts happen in our lives because we don't pay attention or we ignore the signs, the synchronicities, the loud ass confirmations from our ancestors. And this is this message on this beautiful Venus day, and it's going to help your day be a little more abundant, where you can recognize that you are spiritually evolving, my love. I don't give a fuck how you you cannot fight a spiritual awakening. It's coming through, bitch. You can try to ignore it all you want. When you recognize you're spiritually evolving, everything cannot go. And this is this energy on this beautiful Venus day. Rich cousins, you've been through enough spiritual awakenings, initiations, and rebirth. Okay? And so Spirit said anything that doesn't align with Oya, it got to be left behind. And with the rings, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A Virgo could be significant. September could be significant. And life path number 9 could be significant as well. It got to be left behind, baby. It got to go. Okay, it got to go. It says being yourself up is self-harm. Feel your feelings. Honor your journey. Tell yourself the truth and practice self-compassion. Goddess declarations say, I make shift happen. You welcome, Lady G. I appreciate you, my love. You make shift happen. You make shift happen. First with your thoughts, your intentions, and your inspired action. See, we can't change when we go through these storms, y'all. Look at that lightning. You can't change when lightning hits you. You can't. And it burned everything down. We're going to use this lightning. Could be you find out your partner cheated. You found out your friend ain't your friend. We're going to use this lightning. Could be you find out your partner cheated. You found out your friend ain't your friend. You found out this job, it ain't what it is. That's lightning striking. You can't change that. But you can change how you react and respond. You can change how you move forward. And this is this energy. Some of you have, some of you will experience some shifts. And I want you to come back to this Venus Day, Divine Feminine Friday, where your favorite mystic messenger already brought you the confirmation that as a collective, we are spiritually evolving. Y'all, it's two different timelines. I know y'all been hearing a lot, but this shit is true. And it's spiritually and energetically. One is full with chaos and darkness, and the other is filled with light, love, accountability, responsibility, happiness. And it's going to be based on the ones who've been doing the work the last 5-6 years as well. So this just is energy. Anything that's being taken out of your life currently is because it doesn't match your energetic vibration. It doesn't match your highest frequency. So, you're just coming through and she's shaking shit up. She get motherfuckers out the way. So actually, I know it don't feel good, y'all, when some relationships end. You know what I'm saying? I done been there. You know what I'm saying? You wanted this motherfucker to be in your life. Then you want him. I know I wanted a motherfucker. I was like, damn, it's going to be my little Spirit said, nope. Out of here. Spirit said, no. No. I'm sorry, baby. Where you going? This motherfucker ain't ready. They done served their purpose, baby. Oh, you came through. Out of here. Out of here. Got him out of here. You know? Just like I thought I was going to go to Miami. I'm so excited. I have my shit packed. Hey, I mustn't go to Miami. Hey. Oh, you came through. Out of here. That don't align. You're a spiritual practitioner. You have a community to lead. I want you in New Orleans at a spiritual pilgrimage. I didn't know that then, but my ancestors knew. They swept Miami under the motherfucking rug. I was hurt, y'all. I could just see myself waking up on the beach going live in my community. No. No. That ain't what's for you. Swept that shit under the rug. And I ended up in NOLA for a spiritual pilgrimage that changed my life. You know, so I'm just sharing that to share how Oya comes through. And if it don't align with who you are becoming, that shit gotta go. And it may not feel good. It may not feel good. Okay? It may hurt. I'm just saying. But that's a part of it, okay? Let's get one more. Okay, y'all know in the Hood Sanctuary, we drink our herbs. We smoke our herbs. We use our herbs and magic. We cuss over here. It's real, it's raw, it's holy and hood. If anyone is easily offended, I'm not the mystic messenger for you. The Hood Sanctuary is not the space for you, and I'm okay with that. I'm going to give you time to leave. But don't bring your judging ass over here. Don't bring your projections over here, okay? That's a reflection of your energy, baby. You hear me? All right. His guard. And let's keep on going. Straight no chase, okay? I'm whiskey in a teacup, baby. You know what I'm saying? They be thinking this shit all pretty. They be seeing me. They be thinking I'm innocent. Until I open my motherfucking mouth. Until my energy walk through and they like, woo, whoa, baby girl. Wait, Divine Empress 77. I love that you love it here. I hope you stay. Okay? Whoa. Bye. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, that's whiskey in a teacup. And it is. Straight. No chaser. Lady G, I'm happy to have you, my love. All right? You know when you love someone's energy, it's usually a reflection of your soul family. When you resonate with someone's energy, okay? But we go get one more oracle. We got awakening. We got storm spirit. You know I love the power of 3. 3 could be significant for my rich ass collective today. Spirit been throwing these cards today. Y'all see how these cards been flying off the deck? Y'all see how? And then we got desires. Didn't I tell you? That's why this shit happening. This why if it don't align, it's being left behind so you can get your desires, baby. I told you. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Wait a minute. Didn't I just tell you ass? That the shit being taken away because if it don't align, it's being left behind so you can what? Get your fucking desires. Sagittarius could be significant when I see this bow and arrow, okay? This is the game, baby. She got the bow and arrow in her hand. Shoot, aim, and motherfucking fire with desires. What do you desire, rich cousins? We do a lot of this in my spiritual sessions. Your desires is the fuel to your motherfucking intention. See, you desire unconditional love. That's why, oh, you're getting that motherfucker that fake like they love you the fuck up out of there. You hear me? Okay? Later time is not... Look, let me get you up out of here because I'm sick of your ass. Oh, who the fuck you is. Bye, Brenda. Bye, Brenda. Bye. Bye, woman. And we read for people of color. I really do. I ain't trying to offend nobody. You know, everything ain't for everyone. I'm just saying. And if you offended, that's too bad. I can't channel for a white person. I only could channel for people. We have the same ancestors. Blood and culture related. We share the same RNA. We've experienced the same atrocities. Our ancestors worked together. Damn. Now, is we done? And Boogie said, good riddance. Okay, she just kept talking. Wasn't even making sense. I tried it. You giving NPC. You giving motherfucking op. You giving motherfucking distraction. Get your ass up out of here. Anyway, back to our motherfucking message. I will be posting this on YouTube, so if y'all not already, make sure y'all follow your favorite spiritual hood mystic, the Hood Sanctuary over on YouTube, okay? Because we will be posting this. I don't care if it was a little bit all over the place. Y'all get it. And our last card was desire. This is why you're going through these storms and your spiritual evolution, okay? And this spiritual motherfucking evolution. That's why, oh, you're coming through like the feds. And anything that doesn't align, oh, you're ripping that motherfucking foundation up. You thought your little fine shit, you was going to be with that little fine shit. No, it don't align with your desires. Fine shit don't align with your desires. You need a woman of motherfucking character. You need a woman of motherfucking structure. You need a woman of motherfucking faith. Little fine shit don't motherfucking align. So, oh, you're coming through and ripping that shit up. Okay, every time I do that, I see finesse 2 times. Little fine shit don't align. Okay, gotta go. It don't align with your desires. It don't align with this spiritual evolved version of you. All right, and so that's why, oh, you're coming through. Because so you can get your desires. What you truly want. What's truly best for you. And a lot of you have already or will be going through this evolution. Okay? So this is this energy. We got number 40, number 13, and number 8 on the board today. Y'all know how I feel. Those angel numbers be angeling. Your spirit guides and your ancestors are always communicating with you. So we got, oh yeah, and confirming, oh yeah, we got desires. That's why, oh, you're cleaning this shit up. That's why y'all just broke up. That's why you just got fired, okay? That's why that car just got motherfucking repoed, okay? That's why you've been going through this motherfucking surge of energy with all these negative motherfucking thoughts. Oh, you just coming through, sweeping through, cleaning all that shit up. Cleaning it all up. Getting it all up out of here because your desires are coming in. The things you've been shooting, aiming, and firing for. Your heart's desires, baby. Do you know what your heart's desires? They are lining up your desires. So anything that doesn't align with your desires, it had to go. Out of there. Out the door. Hey, Kelly. Can't stay. Okay? With desires. Number 8. That's our final oracle today. Negain, baby. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? You being protected. I don't know. I haven't checked, Perry. I've been on live. You being protected. Like, you thought you was gonna you thought you was supposed to be with little fine shit. What?
I can come back. Yeah,
you can come back. You thought you was gonna be little fine shit. Little fine shit don't align to those desires. You thought our old boy was no. That ain't the unconditional love that you're calling in. You thought that job, you ain't no worker bee. You a motherfucking boss bee. That's why Spirit got you up out of there. So you can focus on your podcast, your art, your website, your book, your music. Okay? He was fine as hell. I bet he was, but he don't align. So his ass got to be left behind so you can get your fucking desires. Boogie. Gotta go. Now, I don't know what this is in each one of yours lives because this is a collective Feminine Friday confirmation. I'm just here to bring you the motherfucking confirmation, okay? Spirit is taking you higher and higher, baby. And anything that doesn't align with that higher vibration, it ain't gonna survive. Anything that doesn't align with this new timeline, y'all, it ain't gonna survive. We are in the new timeline spiritually, energetically. And for some of us, it's gonna be the people that we love. It's gonna be the people that we love. They not ready. Okay?